Good morning, friends. We are learning the sound of music, the second chapter from Be High Tech's Evelyn Glennie. Listen to sound without hearing it. In our first, in our first two paragraphs, that the we learn about Evelyn Glennie, that she was gradually becoming deaf and was not able to hear music as she wanted to be a musician. But though she did not give up her aspiration to become musician. Even in school, she was discouraged by her teacher as she is deaf, so she was not able to listen or not able to make her career in musician. But her music teacher, her per- percussionist, Mr. Forbes, he guided her, encouraged her that listen music not from by her ears but listen it, sense it and feel music from other body parts. So she did the same, and let's see, and her percussionist also guided her, also given her practice repeatedly how to sense, how to feel a music. Let's see then how she overcome her deafness, that she was going to become deaf gradually. Let's see. Let's start from third paragraph. But Evelyn was not going to give up. She was determined to lead a normal life and pursue her interest in music. Though she came to know that she is going to be deaf, but she did not give up. She continued her practice in music. She continued her interest in music. One day she noticed a girl playing a xylophone and decided that she wanted to play it too. One day she saw a girl in her school was playing a xylophone, and even she wished that she wanted to play it also, but it was not possible for her as she was a deaf, and she was also discouraged by her teachers. But percussionist Ron Forbes spotted her potential. Percussionist is a person who play a tabla or other instrument that can be played with hand or with sticks. So percussionist Ron Forbes spotted her potential. He began by tuning two large drums to different notes, and he also suggested percussionist also suggested her not to listen a music by ears but feel it and sense the music by other body parts. Suddenly I realized I could feel the higher drum from waist up and lower one from the waist down. As her teacher tuned two large drum, and she felt the sense of music from her body part from her waist and lower part from her waist. Don't listen through your ears, he would say. Try to sense it some other way, says Evelyn. Suddenly, I realized I could feel the higher drum from the waist up and lower one from the waist down. Forbes repeated the exercise, and soon Evelyn discovered that she could sense certain notes in different parts of her body. I had learned to open my mind and body to sound and vibrations. The rest was sheer determination and hard work. As she was guided and suggested by her teacher, percussionist Mr. Forbes, that she started feeling the music, started getting sense of music instead of hearing by ears, and she realized that she could sense, she could feel the music, and she did the same. And besides her hard work, she also put some hard efforts, and her hard work made her possible to sense, to feel the music. Let's continue from fourth paragraph. She never looked back from that and points towards from that points towards. When she came to know that she can sense the music from that onwards, she did not look back. She continued her practice. Then afterwards, she turned the United Kingdom with a youth orchestra, and by the time she was 16, she had decided to make a music her life. And when she went to the Royal Academy, as she was playing music, she was playing drums in orchestra. From that onwards, she also continued her practice, and when she became 16 years old, then she decided then she will make her career in music, and music she will make music her life. Even she auditioned for the Royal Academy of Music and scored one of the highest marks in the history of academy. And then she given audition. Audition is one of the way to show or give a demo, or to show the potential that one can do something, whatever it is. It may be acting, it may be music, it may be other activities. And so she also auditioned at the Royal Academy of Music, and she scored their highest mark ever in the history of this Royal Academy. And she gradually moved from orchestra work to solo performances. Earlier, she was playing the instruments in orchestra. Orchestra is a music band where the different types of music instruments are played. She was earlier playing in that, but afterwards, from orchestra, she started giving the performances solo performance. She started giving performance alone, not in group. So from orchestral work to solo performance. At the end of her 3-year course, she had captured most of the top awards. And in her 3-year course at Royal Academy, she bagged many top awards. See the paragraph number 5. And for all this, Evelyn won't accept any hint of heroic achievement. If you work hard and know where you are going, you shall get there. She believes that if one has to get a success in any field, there need not to get any heroic act or need not to any miracle, just need to do hard work and efforts can help you to achieve your goal, that what are you aspiring for. And if you work hard and you know where you are going, you shall get there. One must have a firm goal. One must fix their goal and try to do and should do whatever will take it to achieve your goal. And she did the same, and she got right to the top, the world's most sought after multi percussionist with a mastery of some thousand instruments and hectic international schedule. Due to her hard works, efforts, now she became able to play more than 1,000 instruments. That is also percussions. That is instruments that can be played by hand or with the help of sticks. It could be possible only because of her hard work and efforts. It is intriguing to watch Evelyn function so effortlessly without hearing. It was very curious thing. It was very exciting to hear her. Intriguing means exciting and fascinating and curious to everyone to listen Evelyn, how she is functioning, how she is playing the instruments without hearing. Or even her schedule was very hectic and very boring and tedious. In our 2 hour discussion, she never missed a word. Men with bushy beards give me trouble, she laughed. See, any deaf person, the very important thing is that to understand what the person is saying, that their lips and body and a facial expression. But whenever she was speaking with any person with the beard, the person who has beard and mustache, it was difficult to understand for her, because she couldn't she could not see the lips of such a person who has beard. And that's why she explains that it was quite trouble for her, because it's not the matter only of lips, but she has to also see the whole face expression and also eyes. So she laughed it, and said, it is not just watching the lips, it is the whole face, especially the eyes. She speaks flawlessly with a Scottish lilt. Even she was not able to listen, she was deaf, but still she spoke Scottish language very flawlessly and very fluently. Because the reason was because she earlier she was able to listen by her 8 age, so she knew the language. My speech is clear because I could hear till I was 11. She was able to listen the Scottish language, another language also, by the 11 years. That is why her speech is very clear. But that doesn't explain how she managed to learn French and master basic Japanese. Actually, she was from Scotland. She was a Scottish, and she was able to speak Scottish language very flawlessly and fluently. Beside that, she was also able to speak French and Japanese, and she also got mastery over the language. But she did not manage. She did not explain it how she learned how to speak French and Japanese. Scottish language she could speak because she heard the language by 11 years. So of course it was her mother tongue. Let's continue from 7th paragraph. As for music, she explains, it pours in through every part of my body. It tingles in the skin, my cheekbones, and even in my hair. She also explains further that music was in her every body. It powers, it flows through every part of her body. She was not only listening, sensing the music, but her whole body part was feeling the music. It tingles in the skin, my cheekbones. Even she felt the music, her cheekbones, and even her hair, as she explains. When she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips. When she was playing the xylophone, she also felt the music through her fingertips. Even the drums she felt the sound of a drum by leaning, by moving towards the drums, by leaning against the drums. She has to go near drums to feel the music of drum. She can feel the resonances flowing into her body. Even the sound resonances, the sound of, also she feel the sound is flowing through her body. On a wooden platform, she removes her shoes so that the vibration pass through her bare feet and up her legs. Now she has to do various activities to listen, to feel the sound. Even when there is a program on wooden platform, on wooden stands, wooden stage, she has to remove her footwears, and she has to stand barefooted so that she could feel the vibration of stage, vibration of music, and from her barefoot. And likewise she was feeling and she was sensing the music. Paragraph number 8. Not, not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audience. In 1991, she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Socialist of the Year award. See, it was not surprisingly for everyone because now she is become a master over music and musician, and she was also presented, she was also awarded with the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award. In 1991, she was awarded as the best performance, that is also soloist, the first, the alone person who is playing, who is performing on the stage, and she got that award. Says master percussionist James Blade. One more master of percussionist, that there is a James Blades. He says that God may have taken her hearing, but He has given her back something extraordinary. At the beginning of this lesson, we have seen this quote that God may have taken her hearing, but He has given her back something extraordinary. And these lines, where this quote was saying by master percussionist James Blades, that though God has taken her hearing from her, but has given something return, given something back extraordinary, and that is her talent. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any one of us. Being a deaf person, she can feel, she can sense the music very deeply than common people, than ordinary people. That is why she expresses music so beautifully, and this is the reason that feeling and sense is very important of anything. So this is the reason she can express music so beautifully. Paragraph number 9. Evelyn confesses that she is something of a workaholic. Workaholic, a person who finds it difficult to stop working. Music was workaholic for her. She can't live without music and she could not stop playing music. So it was workaholic for her. I have just got to work after harder than classical musicians. She had to work very hard on classical musics. I have just got to work, often harder than classical musician, but the rewards are enormous. See, the classical musicians, they had to practice very hard, and she had to more work more harder than classical musicians, and her hard work got rewards enormous, a very huge uh, award her got due to for her hard work. That is enormous, very big award. Apart from the regular concerts, Evelyn also gives her concert in prisons and hospitals. As she was a music player, as she was also doing many shows on stage, instead of that, she was also giving her concert, a music concert is called music harmony, not only on the stage for the public, but also she gave her concert, her music shows in prisons, in jail, and also in hospitals. That is also free of cost. She did not charge at all. She also gives high priority to classes for young musicians, and she also give more priority, more importance to young musicians, so that she can encourage them, so that she can teach them. And Richlin of the Beethoven Funds for Deaf Children says she is a shining inspiration for deaf children. They see that there is nowhere that they cannot go. So she had become an inspiration for everyone. Being a disabled, being a handicapped, being a deaf girl, feeling a musician, it is a very miracle, it was very great thing for her and even for everyone. So she became an icon, she became a model for everyone, an inspiration for everyone. So she is a shining inspiration, she is a bright inspiration, she is a twinkling inspiration for deaf children. They see that there is nowhere that they cannot go. After watching her playing a musical instrument, being a deaf, people thought that there is nothing is impossible in the world. We can go anywhere if we want. There is no place that one cannot go. Last paragraph, paragraph number 10. Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished more than most people twice her age. She has brought percussion to the front of the orchestra. Evelyn Glennie, she already accomplished. She has accomplished most of the instrument playing that twice her age that common people can do. Most of the things she has done in her life, being adept, and even she brought percussion to the front of orchestra. Even orchestra, the band group, and the percussion is an instrument that she brought in front of all the instruments, so that all the people can see that music instrument, and demonstrated that it can be very moving. And she also demonstrated, she also shown that the instrument to the people. She has given inspiration to those who are handicapped, people who look to her and says, if she can do it, I can. And she was motivated for everyone. She was inspiration for handicapped people. If she can do, why can't we? If she can do, means every can do. And not the least, she has given enormous pleasure to millions. And not only she became an inspiration for others, but she was also given an entertainment, and she has given enormous a lot of pleasure to millions people. This was about Evelyn Glennie's inspirational story, and we can also take the lesson from her that nothing is impossible in the world. Only determination, hard work, our goal, confidence, and our aspiration, ambitious should be there. So thank you very much for listening this video carefully. Thank you. Have a good time. Take care. Be safe.